everybody, it's the Cocoa Queen. So what's raw, vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free, and so super delicious? Any ideas? We are going to be making these amazing chocolate chip peanut butter cookies that are stuffed with coconut butter chocolate cream. Are you guys ready? Guys, this recipe is super healthy and it only has 5 simple ingredients that we're going to be using, and you're going to be making this in 5 minutes max. So let's get started. To our food processor, we are going to add in our 16 dates, 16 medjool dates. These are pitted medjool dates. And what you're going to do is you are going to process this just for a few seconds until a dough ball forms. Okay, it's not working. Okay, so once your dough looks like this, okay, all the dates have been processed and it's all mushy like this, you're gonna add in all the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna go ahead and put in the next ingredient, which is the organic peanut butter, smooth peanut butter. And then, we're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I love vanilla. And 1 tablespoon of agave nectar or maple syrup or any sweetener that you desire. So you're gonna put that in as well, like so. Then we're gonna put in a 1/3 cup of peanuts. Yum, yum, yum. And finally, 30 grams of vegan delicious chocolate that I cut into little pieces. Oops. So now we're gonna process all this up until it becomes a delicious dough. Okay, everybody, so this is what your dough should look like. Okay, it's nice and soft and you can roll them now and make them into little cookies. So my dough turned out kind of like a chocolate color, and that's because I put my chocolate chips into the food processor and processed them. If you want your chocolate chips to be noticeable, don't put them in the food processor, just stir your chocolate chips into the dough instead of processing them. Okay, so now we're gonna make them into little cookies. There's several ways you can do this. You can either just roll them and squish them down, or you can actually roll the dough out and then get a cookie cutter and just cut them out. But I'm just going to roll them with my hands. It's just fast and easy. There we go, that's 1 cookie. Now these are gonna have to go in the freezer as soon as you make your little cookies. You're gonna place them in a tray with parchment paper and you're gonna put them in the freezer for a few hours until they firm up nicely. But before we put them in the freezer, we're gonna do something special. We're gonna fill our cookies with this amazing chocolate coconut butter like frosting filling. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest. So you're gonna end up with about 20 small chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. So what we're gonna do is set this aside, and now we're gonna make the coconut cream filling, okay? So it's actually coconut butter filling. So we're gonna take a 1/3 cup of coconut butter, and we're gonna pour it into our bowl. Such a quick recipe, guys, and highly nutritious as well. So we got a 1/3 cup of coconut butter. We're gonna put in 1 to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup or agave nectar or any sweetener that you desire. Put that in. Now we're putting in a tablespoon of cacao powder. A heaping tablespoon, I'd say. A splash of vanilla extract, but this is the real deal. It's organic Madagascar Bourbon vanilla extract. So we're gonna put in a splash of that. Now, you're gonna mix this up. Mix it up well. And as you mix, you're gonna notice that it gets thicker and thicker and kind of clumpy as well. Like it's not a smooth consistency. So what you're gonna do now, see, that's not very nice, is it? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some milk. Now I've got 3 tablespoons in here, so I'm just gonna slowly drizzle into my coconut butter mixture. Just a little bit at a time to see how much it needs in order to get that creamy consistency. Okay, so it's still a little lumpy, so we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more. And a little bit more. Okay, now it's getting nice and creamy. So I ended up using the full 3 tablespoons of milk in order to get this nice creamy consistency. And don't forget that when this goes in the fridge or in the freezer, it's gonna firm up so nicely and make for a wonderful cookie filling. So let's get started. We're gonna fill our cookies. Just going to move all this stuff. So we're gonna take 1 cookie and we're gonna fill it with the chocolate coconut butter filling, just like that. Ideally, they should be a bit frozen when you're working with them so it's easier, but okay, it's not the end of the world. Now we're gonna take another cookie and just place it on top. Oh, mama. And there you go, that's 1 cookie. You can just place it onto your parchment. Oh gosh, I think I overfilled it. Okay guys, look, I overfilled it. I overfilled the cookie, but it's so good. Okay, let me try it again with less. So, don't get too excited and overfill your cookie with coconut butter frosting. Let's just put a little bit. Take another cookie. Place it on top. Okay, that's perfect. And now we're going to set it down. Don't forget, it's much easier to work with these when they're frozen. So if you wanted to, you could put them in the freezer for about an hour or so before you fill them. So we're doing that. And we're gonna take another cookie and we're gonna fill it like so. Perfect. Just put it down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill the rest of my cookies. I'll see you guys in a bit. So my cookies are out of the freezer and they're so delicious, guys. They taste incredible with the peanut butter and the vanilla and the chocolate chips. So they're super delicious and they're so healthy as well because there's no refined sugar in this recipe. It's gluten-free, it's vegan, and it's just full of nutrients and it's an amazing dessert. So go ahead and try these out. I hope you do, and if you do, let me know how it goes. So thank you so much for watching Irene the Cocoa Queen. I hope you guys make this recipe. It's super easy and super delicious. You're gonna love it. Also, it's so healthy and it's sugar-free. So I hope you try it. And don't forget, I'm here on YouTube giving you videos 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you haven't subscribed, I suggest you subscribe. Lots of cool content coming just around the corner. And if you like the video, hit that like button, and I will see you guys on Saturday.